What is going on, everybody? It's your boy John, and welcome back to Gearbox. So today, of course, we have the beautiful 2022 Mk5 Supra. If we've talked about it once, we've talked about it 1,000 times, but I figured today would be a great opportunity to go over our mod list on this car, being 1 year-ish into ownership. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, before we get started, I just want to throw out a disclaimer. This car is absolutely perfect from factory. Or perfect's maybe not the right word, but it is very, very good compared to most vehicles straight off of the manufacturing line. Of course, there are always going to be things that us car enthusiasts enjoy doing to said vehicles, and that's kind of what I've done here. Nothing too crazy, but now we can get into it. To get started, I want to talk about the wheels and tires on this car, and of course, there they are, right there. This was, I think this was the first mod I did. No, actually, I lied. That was the first mod. We'll get to that in a second. But as we all know, wheels and tires is one of the quickest and easiest ways to change up the look of your car, and so that's what I wanted to do pretty early on. So with that, for the wheels, we went with the Mk5 CR wheels, and they are, as I cheat here with my phone because I can never remember, 19 by 9.5 plus 25 in the front, and then 19 by 10.5 plus 35 in the rear. I love these wheels. I know they're pretty basic, both from a design and a color standpoint. Don't hate me, I love them. I think they're clean. I think they offset this car very nicely. But of course, wheels are half of the equation. Tires is the other half. When we're talking about what keeps you attached to the road in a car. So let's talk about the tires. On all four corners, we are running Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's. Absolutely love this tire. They are an absolute beast for both, road driving as well as some spirited driving. In the front, we are running a 265, 35, 19, and in the rear, we are running a 295, 35, 19. I can't say enough good things about these tires. I think this wheel tire setup is definitely something you should look at if you own a Mk5 Supra. But that's gonna be number one on this list. For number two, let's talk about some performance mods on this car, starting right off the bat in the engine bay with the HKS Racing Suction cold air intake. I love that thing. The induction noises that allows for is insane. We then have that, more or less, paired up to the Active AutoWorks catted downpipe. Once again, an awesome purchase. I do hate that it was throwing a check engine light, but that's just something, a risky running an aftermarket downpipe. But then, the star of the show, in my opinion, is going to be the MagnaFlow X-Mod exhaust right here with the carbon fiber tips. That, paired with the Active AutoWorks, paired with the cold air intake, is beautiful. This car sounds unbelievable, gives you all the noises that you're looking for in a high-performance sports car. And so every time I drive this car, I am super thrilled that although it was not cheap, that I went ahead, ponied up the cash, and now we get to drive this absolute beast as a daily driver. Now for a couple honorable mentions before we get to the spiciest mod on this car at this point in time, is some exterior bits. Number one, we have this front lip. Not in love with it, and of course the fitment's kind of dog shit, but we'll look past that. We have the must on a Supra, which are these wind deflector cap things. And then of course we have the A90 shop. I think it's called the Alpha spoiler. That carbon fiber just looks so good. Absolutely love it. And definitely kind of makes the car more unique than just obviously driving it off the lot as is. And last but not least, for the spiciest mod on this car, hands down, is going to be the tune. So before we talk about the tune, let's talk about the ECU. As you guys know, we did have to do the Femto ECU unlock, so I believe it sits right about there. Don't mind my dirty ass engine bay, it's disgusting. We'll get that fixed here in a second. But had to ship it off to Finland, so be it. It was expensive, but very much worth it. Once we unlocked the ECU, we went with the MHD Stage 2 tune, of course, taking into account the catted aftermarket downpipe and all that. But as it sits right now, we have 500 horsepower, 530 foot-pounds of torque, and this thing rips. Like, it's intimidating, honestly. When I first got in the car after it was tuned, it was a lot. Still is a lot, but now it's more manageable because I'm used to it. But that woke this car up more than anything that could possibly be done to it, as far as I'm concerned, outside of like crazy full built engine and all that sort of stuff. But here's my public service announcement. If you are even thinking about doing it, just go ahead and do it. Save up the cash, worth every single penny. So guys, I know that's not the longest mod list ever, but that's where we stand about a year into ownership of this vehicle. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section down below. I'd be more than happy to answer those questions for you. If you like this video, please give it a big fat thumbs up. And as always, guys, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. You know the drill. And until next time, peace.